Starchild donated 666. Can you show your in-game settings or the most important ones to make it easier? Thank you, Senpai. Yeah, sure. All right, so the only real settings that I changed, just so you guys maybe can like think about doing it yourself. I hold shift a good amount. Shift is my non-smartcast, so I'll like basically spam my non-smartcast abilities to get a feel for their range and to get a feel for my like where my mouse is. It does help a lot. So every time I'm not smartcasting something, like normally at QWER smartcast, shift is what I'm holding, right? And sometimes if this is like what the default is, player attack move is shift right click. So that's what default is. I recommend that you unbind that and you make it regular moves shift right click. That way when you're holding shift, you don't accidentally attack move when you just mean to move. You want to be intentional with your attack move with A, and like sometimes you're gonna have shift held down, right? And you're gonna right click and accidentally fucking attack a ward or something, and that's gonna be no good. You don't want that. So if you're gonna do my setup, then you need to make sure you do that. And then the other thing is I have level up abilities bound to ZXCV. So like if you look down at your keyboard right now, my items are 1, 2, 3, 4. My abilities are QWER. So it's a nice neat row of 4. Then attack move, stop attack, flash, and heal are ASDF. And then there's another row below that, ZXCV, right? So there's like a neat row of 4 by 4. It's like a grid, a 16 button grid. And normally those buttons are bound to useless shit in game. I think they're bound to stuff like looking at chat history, which I rebound. I also think it's like I don't know. It's like looking at your character's stats with C. Anyways, it's useless. So you just rebind those things and have this as your level up ability. And so people ask me like, oh, why don't I just use control? Control is really slow. So let's just say you're in the middle of a fight and you want to level up your ulti and then use ulti. You're going to have to press Control R and then R. The amount of time that it takes for you to press R twice, right? You're going to have to basically just do this. You're going to have to press like RR. Two presses. But like if you do it on V, then what happens is you press 2 buttons at the same time. Like there's a difference, right? Between Control RR, there's like a delay, versus pressing 2 buttons at basically the same time, but like one slightly before the other. Like it sounds different. So that's why I do leveling up on ZXCV. It's just a little bit faster and it's gonna help you get kills level 2 or level 6. Also in the middle of a team fight, it's just better for your muscle memory in my opinion to have them on separate buttons. It is a little bit easy to misclick. You're just gonna have to get used to it, like to be faster. The whole point of keybinds is to be comfortable for you, obviously, but also to be the most efficient way to play the game. And I think this is the most efficient way to level up your skills. Mouse flick, that would be hilarious. Yeah, I mean, you could do that. Psych, don't do that, guys. That's bad. Why is my target champions only on tilde? I don't know. It's just by default it's on tilde, and I've never had an issue with it, so I just kept it there. Q prediction, 18 minutes. Don't listen, guys. Sometimes it insta-pops. I actually have a story about paid coaching. I've told it before, but I'll tell it again. Remind me after ads, because I played ads just now.